time now for a rally.
Hey, what's up guys, Sean here, or Sean's Plays, and today I'll be bringing you a Rocket League ranked, competitive, whatever you want to call it, match. So the game modes that I chose to play are the solo, the doubles, the solo standard, or just regular standard Rocket League competitive. So obviously I'm waiting for a game to load in. And we do actually happen to find a solo match. Awesome. 1 against 1 in ranked Rocket League. Can't get much better than that. So without further ado, let's get this going. So obviously this again is a pre-recorded over audio, which I apologise for, but again I'm still waiting on a fair few bits of equipment to arrive, but the quality should be getting better as soon as, really. So obviously there you go, 1 against 1 competitive. So we try and start out strong here by heading straight in and hitting the ball into his goal, and it doesn't happen, so that got deflected back towards my own goal, so I had to hit that clear. This guy was able to get a nice early shot in there, and that was in the first 11 seconds of the game, and he's already 1-0 up. How fun is that? So I managed to hit the ball onto him underneath, and then I was trying, because he had boost and I didn't, I tried to roll that clean in. I could have stopped my own shot there, but luckily for me, I didn't stop my own shot and it was just able to roll in. So within the space of 4 seconds, I've got the game tied up again and ready to go. Now, I'm not going to tell you the end result because I'm not going to spoil this video for you, but it's safe to say I defend poorly, but offensively I am a strong player. I didn't think I was this strong as a player, but you'll see what I mean by defend poorly, but I'm strong offensively as this video goes on. I mean, look at this. I mean, come on, he literally just put it on a plate for me there, just to run right in, bury that home, and do what I could. So I did what I could, and I was able to make it 2-1. And this is all in the first minute as well. 3 goals in a minute. That is just incredible. So he hit that there. He probably should have levelled the score up there to make it 2-2, but he actually didn't, which don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining about, because it made things a lot easier for me. But at the moment, we're having some changes done to our house, so the Wi-Fi is terrible. So every now and again you might see a connectivity plug, like there for example, just come on the screen. That's just to say the Wi-Fi is crap, but I thought I needed to get a video up, so this is what it is. It's just the way it's going, unfortunately. So obviously there the ball stopped dead and I was only able to knock it forward, I think, a couple of inches before actually doing anything, but I was able to get my booster, hit that, and then I was able to ride in here, hit that towards goal, and it wasn't stopping that. And then that's 3-1 with inside the first minute and a bit. So I've already got a hat-trick with inside the first 2 minutes of the match. I didn't think I would find competitive as easy as what I did. I mean, it's probably because I didn't get that strong of an opponent at Rocket League, because I mean, look at that, I missed that there, but he's still missing easy chances like that, and I'm able to actually clear the ball away. I mean, if he's gonna sit there and give me chances and not take his own chances, then it's his fault. It's not my fault that he's not taking the chances. I mean, look at that. I mean, there is a bit of lag, as you've probably just seen there, so I'm sorry that it's not like the most accurate of gameplays, but that's purely because, again, as I've said, we're having some home renovations done and the Wi-Fi is absolutely terrible. So obviously there he's able to bob and weave me. I mean, come on. So he's clean through here. He's thinking he's going to make it 4-2, but I come back with an epic save. Like, it should have been 3-2. I think he got annoyed by that because he actually came in and ran me into my own goal, which was absolutely hilarious. I mean, you don't get much more childish than that, to ram somebody into the goal. I think that was a bit pathetic of him, but you know, he did it. It's done with. I wasn't bothered. So there's 2 minutes left and it's still 3-1. Nobody has actually scored in a very, very long time. In a good minute and a half, I'd say. which is strange, but I mean, at this point, we're both playing well. I mean, it took him a while to settle, but looking at that there, that was a nice long goal to make it 4-1. With poor connection, I think that's a great goal. When you look at the replay there, it was an excellent goal. I think I took it pretty well. Now this is just plain idiocy here. Look, I hit it thinking it was going to be 5-1. Oh no, he stayed on his line. I hit it straight at him. I tried to get back to defend it, and look at that. Boom. He thought it was going to be 4-2, and I epically defended it. And this guy probably was absolutely raging, just like I was, because I thought, you know, after that happens where you hit the post because of an epic save from your opponent, and then your opponent drives you up the other end and scores a goal, he must have been a bit annoyed, to be fair. Can't blame him for getting annoyed, because he did play well, but I guess I just played better. But like, that's what I mean, like that, for poor defending. Like, the ball just clearly went over the top of me and went into my goal. But unfortunately, in games like Rocket League, that stuff does tend to happen, unfortunately. There's no way around it. There's no way I could have prevented it. It just sort of one of them things that happens, and you've just got to kind of deal with it. I mean, he gave me an easy opportunity to score here, so I went for the bottom right corner, and I completely missed the bottom right corner. I think I ended up hitting the post, actually, in the end there, which was terrible. But at the same time, again, it happens. I'm not perfect at the game. I'm not that good of a player, but I tried. And that's all anybody can do. I mean, I'm looking there to try and make it 6-3. I actually was able to tip the ball into his own goal. That is like the best thing in the world when you do that to somebody. And I thought I was able to get a goal here, but he spun me just at the vital second as I was trying to score my goal. But obviously, if you could see by those few seconds there of the actual lag I had, because the ball appeared to be going to the left when actually in reality it was actually to my right. But he was able to claw the game back 6-3. But again, that's mainly because I'm actually playing with lag. So with lag, it makes the game a lot harder than what it has to be. A very lot harder than what it has to be. Like, there's nothing you can do with lag. You just sort of got to deal with it. I mean, I've been trying to play like this for a few days now, and it's impossible. Like, with the bad internet that you've got at the moment, it is, when you have bad internet, it's terrible. Anyway, guys, that rounds it up for me. As you can see here, we got a nice 6-3 win. Anyway, if you like the video, leave a like. Please let me know what you think in the comments about anything at all, and I'll be sure to give reply as soon as I can. And make sure you subscribe to stay up to date with my content. Okay.